to a new video. Today we are going to talk about replicas. If you don't know what replicas are, I'm going to give you a short explanation, but there is a lot of different videos that you can look into if you're interested in seeing more different kinds of replicas. I am going to show you one replica that I own, that I recently bought. I'm gonna tell you the story too, don't worry. But yes, we're going to look at the replica and see what kind of things that you can look at in order to recognize a replica. But let's first go through what is replica. So replica is a brand piece that is reproduced illegally. So basically it's a plagiarism or copied dress of, it can be Angelic Pretty, Baby the Star Shine Bright, Alice in Paris, whatever, any brand that makes dresses can be plagiarized. So basically all of those brands dresses can be made into replicas by some companies. Some companies try to make profit out of fooling people, or I don't know, just producing replicas to answer a certain need in the community, because there has been a lot of brand releases that have not been re-released, or there is no made to order or anything like that. So that is kind of there are people, more and more people are kind of getting into Lolita, and then they have this dream dress that they want to buy, but those dream dresses are not really moving around in the community because it's so popular dress or item, so it can be really hard to come by. And then these companies or businesses that do replicas kind of try to answer the need in the community to provide for the people who are looking for certain items. Replicas are always ethically wrong. They're not good in, I would say, in any way, and it is doing harm for the community, though some replicas are really convincing and very sometimes even better quality than the original one. But personally, the replicas that I have seen up close have been somehow different from the original, or somehow worse quality, or something has been off from the original one. I think recently Lovely Lord made a video about history of replicas. If you're interested in that, you can take a look at the video. I'll link it in the description box. I don't personally endorse buying replicas because replicas are harmful. As I said, it's harmful for the artist, it's harmful for the community, because it gives a false perception of the quality or the style of I don't know, material or pattern or whatever. So it is very slippery slope if one likes to use replicas, and I don't personally encourage that. So yeah, my personal experiences in the beginning of my it was 2014, 2015, around that era, time fork. There was this one person who sold Sugary Carnival in black colorway, and they clearly stated that it is a replica, and I wanted Sugary Carnival. That was my first dress that I had ever seen about Lolita, and I was like, oh, I want that dress someday. And in the pictures it didn't look as bad. I was like, oh, maybe I can make it work somehow. and I bought it, and it was not good quality. The coloring in itself, in the print, it was off. It was kind of because there's line art, and then there is color that is within the borders, kind of. those were kind of like off. In actual Sugar Carnival, there is like someone that's similar, kind of like it has kind of like this like slightly like bled effect kind of onto the print. But in this print it was like clearly off, and it was kind of like it was like very like you could clearly see that it's not a real thing. um I'm not actually sure what I did to it. I think I sold it forward eventually. I was holding on to it for like some time, but then I probably sold it to someone, and also like said like, okay, it's replica, like please understand that it's replica, it's not a real deal. That's the story. But luckily like I got the like actual Sugary Carnival in a made to order like a couple of years ago, and I am like a happy owner of Sugary Carnival now. Fast forward like a couple of months ago, I had just moved into Canada. I was like decorating our apartment, and I was going through Facebook Marketplace quite a lot. And on Facebook Marketplace, I did like sometimes check like Lolita items and see if there's like good deals or like something that I've been like um, looking for kind of. And then like my eye caught this like post about bunny backpack or bunny bag, and I was looking like, oh my gosh, that's like Usakumya, like that's actually a Usakumya, and the price wasn't like that bad. um I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid for it, but it was like quite cheap. If you like ever see like the big rucksacks of Usakumya in Lace Market or wherever, those are like multiple hundreds, and compared, this was like a lot cheaper. And I was like, the person, I checked their profile, they didn't really seem like a person who was into like Lolita fashion. So I was like, maybe this person has bought Usakumya like some time ago, or like it seemed like it had like they had bought it like a long time ago, kind of, and kind of like outgrown the like girly face, kind of. I don't know. um but yeah, like I was like, maybe this person doesn't know that it's actually like a brand thing, and it's just like trying to get rid of like extra items, or like decluttering, you know, that kind of thing. and and that's why they have like priced it differently. And I still think like after buying it, I think that they didn't really know that it's actually a brand piece or like a replica of brand piece. And I asked them before buying the rucksack, I asked them to send me pictures of like the details of the bag, and they did, and it was very like convincing. I was like, oh, that's like very like, I think that's maybe a real deal. And in hindsight, if I had paid a bit more attention, I would have noticed that it is not a real thing. But I was so blinded by the like good deal kinda, and the like possibility that it is a real Usakumya. I bought it, and when I got home, I inspected it closer and realized that yeah, it's actually a replica. I'm not mad about this because I knew the risks. I was like, because it was so cheap, I was like, okay, if I buy it now, it will be a really good kind of like bargain. I have made like the find of the century, that kind of thing. On the other hand, I thought that like if it's a replica, then I can make it into kind of like this educational video for you to kind of like see how real some replicas can be. Before showing the rucksack to you and like closely inspecting it, I'm gonna show you the like real thing and take a good look at it. I'm just gonna like be there, like let it be there for a while, and you can like inspect all the little details on it. Okay, so you have now looked at the picture and I'm gonna show you the rucksack. So here it is. What do you think? Like, is it looks quite real, doesn't it? Like on a like little glimpse, it like does look like it's the actual thing, a brand piece and everything. But if you took a look at the picture, you might have noticed that the bow on its neck is different color. So on the like Usakumya, the actual Usakumya, the bow is white and it is the kind of like cotton sateen material, and this is just like very cheap kind of like um, sateen ribbon. But yeah, like it does even have the like embroideries on it. It does have the logo there, and also like the Paris, baby Paris kind of like logo there. The person who was selling this sent me like pictures of the feet, and I was like, oh, those look like really authentic kind of. But it doesn't have like a tag on its leg, which is something that Usakumiyas usually have. And yeah, the eyes are also like a bit like they are red on Usakumiyas usually, um, but these are a bit different from the eyes that baby actually uses. And yeah, like it does have, let me take the hood off, it does have the bear ears and everything, and it does have the like zipper on the back kinda, and like all the like the straps are also good quality. It's actually like cotton, or it feels like cotton, like a like actual strap material. So like quality wise, this replica is pretty good, I would say. The material of the fur is also like it's different from what the quality is compared to actual um, baby Usakumiyas are. But I think I will hold on to this because it's so cute. I think I'm not sure if I will ever use it, but I have put this on my like kind of like my Lolita corner of my hobby room kinda. I will eventually like start filming there, so you might see this on the background kinda. But I think this is very cute, and I want to hold on to it because I don't really I think it's cute. That's like number one reason. And two, I don't want to like let the replicas circulate in the community kinda. If you have like dresses that are replicas, instead of like selling them forward, even though like you would say that it's a replica, I think better idea would be to kind of like repurpose the whole thing to, I don't know, like make it some into something else than a dress or like an item that it is. I mean, it is like up to person to decide what they feel like, how they feel about replicas. I personally don't really like them, and but yeah, like I don't endorse like buying replicas online. Like if you want to buy a replica dress, I would judge. But if you accidentally bought a replica, I would feel sorry for you, and that's it basically. I don't know, but yeah, like I think this is cute, and this is just like peasant blood compared to the royal Usakumya blood. I think it's cute anyway, and I'm probably gonna like have it around to just like tell the story, like funny story. Oh, I bought a replica on Facebook Marketplace. I thought that it was a real deal, but because it was like a so good deal, I wanted to try my luck. The reasons why I think this is a replica, because this is a very good quality replica in the sense that it does have the kind of like hinges or like the rotary things, joints on the like hands and the legs too, so they do kind of like rotate and everything. And also the like lace on the ribbon or like the like collar is also cotton. It does have also cotton on the like fringe here. And also like the hardware and everything seems quite good quality. Also the straps are good quality. The only things that are not like good quality is the ribbon here and also on the neck. And also the fur is a bit off, but it's not very bad. It does have also the like magnets on the hands, but they're not very strong, so they don't really like, they do kind of clip together, but they don't hold unless I hold the arms like this. The details that make me think that it's a replica is of course the ribbon here. The eyes are a bit off, and when I looked at this embroidery closely, it's a bit different from the original one. So this is like, yeah, but those are like very like minor details. And also the lack or the missing tag on the foot is also something that tells me that it is a replica. So I am like 90% sure that it is a replica, though I haven't seen this Usakumya, like exactly the Paris Usakumya version in person, so I don't really know how it is. But based on like the Usakumya that I have, compared to this, I would think that it's a replica. Here is a real Usakumya that I have bought at a Baby the Starshine Bright store, and you can kind of see that on the replica the fur is kind of like more fluffier compared to the Usakumya. It's more curly and kind of like more dull, I would say. So this is a bit more shiny, and the eyes are like that, whereas here like a bit more translucent kinda, and the pupil kinda is a bit like smaller. So yeah, of course, like I think this is released in like 2007 or 2009. Like some, like this is like old school release if this was real. I don't know how Baby did their Usakumyas back then, but I would think that they would like, the quality would be something like this, but I am not sure. But yeah, the ribbon is very like, it's not even double sateen, it's only like one-sided sateen, so very cheap and poor quality. And also like the logo here is okay, but there is like some weird stuff going on here, so probably like, I mean, signs of a replica. And this one here, you can see the P and the A are a bit different, and like the distance between the letters is a bit different from the original. And also like here on the Baby, I think the A is a bit different from how it is in the actual thing. So like very like little details kind of, um but still, like it does seem to be a fake one. But it's really cute, and yeah, I'm gonna give it a home. I have adopted this cutie even though it is not a real thing. But anyway, I hope this video has been like educational. You have maybe learned something, and yeah, like if you have a dress kinda that you suspect is a replica, go to library or lace market and search for the dress. Also remember in lace market to add the like completed sales also, so you get like the like maximum number of pictures and detail photos on the dress or like about the item. And then just take a long and hard look at the details, because the details, if it's a good replica, it can be really hard to tell if it's a replica or not. But take a good look, compare all the details, look for the tag, because the tag is usually something, if it's missing, then it's a like very like alarming. So that's usually telling point. But sometimes like there are people who cut tags off because they are like itchy or like irritating or something. So if the tag is missing, it doesn't automatically mean that it is a replica, but it is a very like telling sign usually. The other thing is to look at the print, how the print is colored, if it's like distorted or like something is missing. Like look all the little details and the shades of the print kinda. And also there is like some differences in the lace, and also differences in cuts or the like kind of like style, overall style or cut of the dress kinda. So take a good look at those details, and if they match up, then you probably have a real thing. If there is something off, then it's probably a replica. But yeah, like I hope this video has been helpful in some way at least, or like I don't know, like funny to watch somebody like me buying a replica thinking that it's real but turning out to be a fake one. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video and we will see you next time. Bye.